You ever be watching anime and it's a good episode, but then all of a sudden you have a moment that makes you say, "Oh my god!" But not just a great crazy moment, a sudden plot twist that subverts your entire expectations and makes you either say, "Ha! Got him!" or scream, "Ah!" Yeah, we've all been there. So today I'd like to showcase some of my favorite lol you thought moments in anime. Also, these aren't necessarily the best lol you thought moments, just some of my personal favorite to celebrate this channel passing 50,000 subscribers. So, thank you for that. It's really an incredible milestone and I really can't believe I achieved it. Again, it's all thanks to you guys. But if you want more videos like this, comment your own favorite lol you thought moments in anime below, and if this video gets 1,500 likes within the first 24 hours after release, I'll do a part 2 next week. Also, we won't be doing any moments that reference JoJo's or Yu-Gi-Oh! Since basically every episode of these shows is an entire lol you thought moment, so I hope you can understand. But let's get on with it. Number 1. Meliodas dies. Nanatsu no Tazai. Remember that time when Meliodas died? Yeah, that dude, him, the main character, stabbed through the heart 7 times, or stabbed once through each of his 7 hearts, killing the Demon Clan's former number 1. Lol, or so the Ten Commandments thought. Turns out Meliodas can't die because of the curse of immortality placed upon him, much to the surprise of Monspeet and Derriere, who he immediately destroys after waking up from his little power nap. This moment doesn't really fool us. I mean, he's the main character after all, and apparently Elizabeth never doubted him as well. But how satisfying was this counter against these 2 Ten Commandments? The surprised look for the villains is priceless. Number 2. Saitama punches Boros. The first time. One Punch Man. Some of my favorite lol you thought moments in anime come from when we think a villain is defeated, only to then rise again, and all according to their plan. Enter Saitama vs. Boros. Besides faking this poor alien out, "Oh, you thought I was gonna listen to you and gonna go right? No, I'm gonna go left." Saitama confronts Boros in his chamber and immediately punches him. Bam, it's game over, he's done. Or so we thought, but Boros actually lives, and as fans, this is a total shock. This was the first monster that ever withstood a punch from One Punch Man. Crazy. Oh, you thought I was dead? Actually, instead of killing me in one hit, you just shattered the armor that held back my true irresistible strength. So, thanks for making me even stronger, bro. Now let's fight. The best part about this moment is, while we're all going nuts and all freaking out, Saitama's reaction? Okay, that's it, so nonchalant. And while of course Saitama ultimately defeats him with ease, it's still a very cool scene of this final boss achieving his powerful form by being attacked. Number 3. Uraraka vs. Bakugo. My Hero Academia. Number 3 is a great moment because it's not only serious, but it also contains 3 of these subversions inside it. During the sports festival, Bakugo is pitted against Uraraka, and what we'd expect to happen when a freight train meets a truck pretty much happens when Bakugo's explosive power meets Uraraka's tactical zero gravity. Almost every pro hero that is still wet behind the ears is outraged that Bakugo continues to punish Uraraka like this. Explosion after explosion, with every time Ochako getting up, only to be knocked down once again. Why can't he just push her out of the ring and end this miserable contest? Oh, you thought he was being brutal? Nah fam, as Aizawa-sensei explains, Bakugo is simply keeping his guard up against a formidable opponent, and if you think this is brutal, maybe you should retire as a pro hero. But despite keeping his guard up, Bakugo fails to realize Uraraka's plan. Lol, you thought I was just trying to lay a finger on you and make you float out of the ring this entire time? Don't be silly, I have something much better planned, and thanks to your explosions causing a smoke screen, you didn't even notice. Behold, my meteor shower. I mean, even President Mike was fooled by this one, so she's a very tactical woman. Uraraka certainly knows how to play the long game. Despite Uraraka's well thought out plans, Bakugo overwhelms her meteor shower with one giant blast, barely escaping, and then goes on to win with Uraraka passing out from exhaustion. But just before this series is over, we get our third EU thought moment, as Bakugo comments on the fight. There's nothing frail about that girl. That's right, in case you thought these pro heroes had in some way correctly predicted that a girl vs. guy would only end in a man overpowering a woman with strength, in case you thought girls were weak for a split second, Horikoshi says, lol, you thought. Women are just as strong as men. That girl ain't frail. Number 4. Mohammed Avdol returns. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Wait, what? Nani? I thought we weren't doing any Yu-Gi-Oh! Or JoJo's moments. Lol, you thought? Come on, what kind of lol you thought compilation video that celebrates those gotcha and subverting expectations moments would be complete without its very own lol you thought moment? Gotcha. Coming in at number 4 is Mohammed Avdol's return from the dead in Stardust Crusaders. When Polnareff finds himself in the clutches of death battling the Judgment Stand, what better way to dispel his sister and Avdol risen from the dead than Avdol risen from the dead himself? As it turns out, Avdol was merely hit in the head with the bullet, only knocking him out, not killing him, and has been nursing his wounds in Arabia, waiting for the right opportunity to rejoin the crew in their journey to Egypt. This is also a great moment for Polnareff's character development, because he's always felt guilty about being the one to put Avdol in the position where he was shot. He's always blamed himself for his death. But now, he doesn't really need to? Was this a total ass pull? Kinda, yeah. I prefer my anime to have some semblance of permanence when it comes to things like death, but was it totally worth it to trick Polnareff and also make sure Dio and their enemies don't know Avdol is alive? Absolutely. Well, for like one episode until they run into a stand user in the desert. But all in all, a 10 out of 10, hey I faked my own death bro, prank on the Frenchman. Would highly recommend.
Oh my dude, you just got pranked! Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
Also, I recommend watching JoJo's because it's JoJo's. Number 5. Tanja Rose slays the lower 5. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Remember that emotional episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba? Yeah, the one that trended on social media, where Tanjiro and Nezuko worked together and through their inseparable bond as siblings overcame one of the 12 demon moons? Such an amazing victory and moment, filled with love, passion, and perhaps my favorite musical score in anime this year. Tanjiro finally cuts through all the blood-laced spider thread, and with just a broken burning blade, and with the help of his sister's blood demon art, slices Rui's head clean off, ending the kingpin of Spider Mountain and the tragedy of a loveless family. Man, what an amazing episode. Until the next episode. Lol, you thought I was dead? Nah, I just pulled a Dio Brando and sliced my own head off as soon as your sword started to cut my neck. And since I did it myself, it doesn't count as the true decapitation, and I survived. Also, I'm at full strength now and you can't even move. 'Cause why not? No. Say psych right now. If you're Tanjiro at this point, this is the only thing you can say. Like, are you kidding me? Are you telling me I went through all of that, all of the memories of my dad, all of the hurt Nezuko experienced, all of my breath used in the Dance of the Fire God, all of the exploding blood demon art, and you just avoided the attack by doing exactly what the attack does? Alright, I'ma head out. I quit. Like, really? Why did anyone think kids could defeat demons? This is by far my favorite moment on the list, and that's why I saved it for last. It was also the least expected. We can see Meliodas coming back. Even Avdol rising again was understandable. But this, no one saw this coming, and it really shows just how powerful the 12 moons are. Also, it shows how powerful the pillars are since Giyu just ended this whole man's career with one move while staying dead calm. And really, this is how Tanjiro won the fight, because he and his sister weren't alone. They had friends like Giyu, and the power of friendship prevails in anime once again. And if there's one thing we know about friendship in anime, it's that no fight is ever over, no one is ever dead, and no thing is as you thought. Thank you for watching, and thank you for 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. I couldn't have done it without all your support. Literally. We should get like a bronze plaque from YouTube that says this, but again, they don't care about small channels. So anyway, comment your favorite lol you thought moments in anime down below. And remember, if this video gets 1,500 or more, key being more, likes within the first 24 hours after its release, then I will do a part 2 within the next week. Or so, like 10 days. Maybe this time I'll call it the biggest ass pulls in anime because that's basically the same thing. Again, thanks for all the support. Truth Hero official merch down below in the description. And again, thank you for 50,000 subscribers. It's a huge milestone, and you made my day. Until next time, I have some My Hero Academia philosophical content on the way. And as always, see you in the next one.